Welcome to one of the most outrageous courtroom showdowns you'll see all year. What starts as a routine hearing quickly spirals into chaos-micing attorneys, out-of-country witnesses flown in for nothing, and a judge who's had enough of legal games. At the heart of it all, attorney Mr. King, whose failure to show up or communicate pushes the court to the edge. You'll see a prosecutor fighting for justice, a judge threatening contempt, and a traumatized witness forced to relive her pain because someone didn't do their job. This isn't just legal negligence, it's emotional damage, and the judge is ready to hold someone accountable. So buckle up as we unravel the full drama, the legal fallout, and the ethical mess behind this explosive courtroom confrontation.
Stating the nature or the object of proceeding and cannot. He is not fully aware, Your Honor, when I try to ask him or explain to him that I'm his attorney.
Let me stop you. When did you talk to him and realize you had those problems?
Well, it's been a compounded conversation. So it was the first one that it was a little off. If Your Honor was, I'm not sure if Your Honor was the judge at that time.
Was not.
Statements saying that I didn't think any.
Counsel, my question was a simple one. When did you know you had this problem?
So I'm telling you it's a compounded issue, Your Honor. It wasn't just the first time, it was the second time also.
Denied. Denied. Twice I've asked you a direct question, you can't answer it. No, I asked you for a date. When did you know you had the problem? They flew somebody in from out of the country. If this was a problem you could have told them about a week ago, we could have avoided that. So we'll go ahead with the exam. You can do whatever you want. You can build whatever your record.
This is where the courtroom temperature starts to rise. The judge is asking a direct question. When did you know you had a problem with the defendant's competency? And the defense can't give a straight answer. Not once, but twice. And let's be clear. A complaining witness was flown in from another country for this hearing. The court isn't just annoyed, they're furious. This moment shows exactly why courts hate vague legal tap dancing. When justice is delayed by sloppy preparation, it's not just inconvenience, it's damaging. What do you think? Should defense attorneys be sanctioned for dodging responsibility like this?
I'm here anyway because Mr. Littleton was going to refer to competent.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You were going to ask for that.
The court, the statute requires that the court at least consider the referral to competency at this point in time juncture. I understand that there has been a delay in the complaints from out of the country. However, the statute is very clear. And if Mr. Littleton did not assist rationally, not comprehend what is actually happening, actually he cannot move forward. And I think the court has an obligation to consider.
Here's what I consider. Here's what I consider. Your office is continuing to do this to the court docket with attorneys that are scheduled, that don't show, don't call, just ghost us. We've got attorneys that show up the day of the exam having never spoken to their defendant repeatedly, day in, day out. Every Wednesday we have the same thing. Your office is disrespecting the Wayne County bench. Is that clear? We've been told we have to actually hold you people in contempt so that they can withhold the payment for the job that you're not doing. Would you like to say anything?
Judge, I just asked for an opportunity to make a fair record, if I may.
Go ahead.
So first of all, I would like to note that this is my first time actually working with Ms. Farage. This is not, I believe, her choice. I believe she was sent here by Mr. King.
Oh, it sounds like they threw her to the wolves.
And I just want to acknowledge that. I don't think that this is a problem for me.
No, she's just lucky enough to be the one I yell at. No.
Judge, I contacted Mr. King. I called NDS last week, contacted them specifically so that I could figure out ahead of the PCC who the defense attorney was. I found out that it was Mr. King. I contacted Mr. King. I got a hold of him that day. It was the day before the probable cause conference. I let him know that I was personally sending him the digital discoveries so that he could review it. I indicated that there may be some competency concerns, and I asked if he would let me know if he would be referring for competency. I also let him know that I spoke to the out of the country complaining witness, confirmed the next 4 to 6 Wednesdays for free in her schedule, and let him know that we would be flying her in, and told Mr. King that I would make any of those days work, but that if we scheduled an exam for her to be flown into the country, and Judge, this is very important, this happened at the airport, so flown into the airport that she was sexually assaulted in, that if that happened and if she came here, we were holding this exam, because I was not going to have the victim come all the way back here, only to be told that there was an adjournment request or have him be referred for competency. I asked Mr. King that. I did feel at the time like he was dismissing me, but I also recognized it was pre-PCC. The PCC happened, I appeared earlier, I was not present when the actual date was set. It was set for 7 days out. We did everything that we could to get the victim here. I had the officer in charge meet her where her plane landed at the actual gate to get her from the gate through the airport. Again, she was sexually assaulted into her hotel to keep her calm because she's been extremely traumatized.
This is the most heartbreaking section of the hearing. The prosecutor went above and beyond to ensure the victim, a survivor of sexual assault, felt safe and supported after being flown in to testify. She coordinated travel, ensured emotional security at the airport, and even cleared multiple court dates. And yet, after all this, the defense ghosted her. Mr. King, who was supposed to lead the case, ignored messages and failed to prepare his client. It's more than disrespect, it's re-traumatization. This isn't just a scheduling error. This is someone playing games with a woman's trauma. How would you hold someone accountable in this situation?
Hold you people in contempt so that they can withhold the payment for the job that you're not doing. Would you like to say anything?
Judge, I just asked for an opportunity to make a fair record, if I may.
Go ahead.
So first of all, I would like to note that this is my first time actually working with Ms. Farage. This is not, I believe, her choice. I believe she was sent here by Mr. King.
Oh, it sounds like they threw her to the wolves.
And I just want to acknowledge that. I don't think that this is a problem for me.
No, she's just lucky enough to be the one I yell at. No.
Judge, I expected Mr. King. We would address the, because to be fair, Judge.
Mr. King better bring a toothbrush when he comes for the show cause. Please send that message. Clear? Counsel? Clear? Answer my question. Clear? Make sure he brings a toothbrush when he comes for his show cause. Thank you.
If I may, Judge, I recognize I have no actual power to object to a competency referral. And I recognize that. But the way that this was handled, it is one thing to inconvenience me, and I have a lot of respect for the neighborhood defender services. There are several of them here at this courthouse that I have so much respect for.
Me too.
But how this was handled was completely inappropriate, and I told Mr. King that until there was an actual issue in court, we were here, we were ready to go, and I'm at a loss, Judge, because ethically as a prosecutor, I know that I cannot push to proceed when there is a genuine referral for competency. I don't want to compromise my ethics, but this is extremely difficult for the position that we are in. And the reason we're in this position is because of Mr. King. If I may, Your Honor. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you, prosecutor, for the procedural history, and I can't speak to the conversations of the prosecutor had with Mr. King directly. However, I will remind or just say that at the times and moments that Mr. King was stating that he did not intend to refer to company's state until after buying over, that those were true statements, and it wasn't until understanding the actual, and not to get into privileged communications and client confidential conversations that we've had, that even at disciplinary examination, even if it is probable cause, and even though he's told the prosecutor that we don't intend to refer to competency until later, it was clear that Mr. Littleton has an issue understanding the order, nature, and proceedings, as well as not being able to assist rationally in his defense. So it's not to say that Mr. King wasn't being honest or truthful, but
He was being lazy and unprofessional, counsel. He never spoke to the defendant.
Your Honor,
Unless she's lying to me, King told her he'd never met with Mr. Littleton. Other people from his office had.
I wasn't part of that conversation. I can't speak to them. I'm not
Then I'm going to take her at her word.
lying. Just saying that all the times that she was speaking with Mr. K, he made the applications and the intention of holding this exam, that was his intention. It wasn't to be dismissive. It wasn't refusing to communicate, that he was figuring out.
Counsel, stop, or I'll hold you in contempt.
Just trying to make my argument.
Keep talking, I'll hold you in contempt. I'm not going to let you make your argument because you don't know what you're talking about. You're not talking from firsthand knowledge. She is. Sit down. Counsel, don't test me.
Sorry.
Sit down. You're done speaking today.
Done speaking today?
Yes, ma'am. Who flew in?
Judge, the complaining witness in this case, her name is Nora.
Her in here in just a minute. Do the paperwork so we can send Mr. Littleton for his competency, which will be 6 months down the road before we hear anything. You guys can take Mr. Littleton back into lockup. When you're complaining at him.
Okay.
Just podium, yeah. Right here, ma'am. Right here. Did you tell her what happened?
I did not. I told her that there was an issue and he wanted to see her and that I would explain as instructed.
So we're not going to have an exam today. I wanted to apologize to you personally for making you show up and put you through this and have nothing of substance happen.
This case is a masterclass in how a justice system can fail both its victims and itself. A witness brought in from overseas was left waiting, traumatized once again because an attorney didn't do his job. The judge wasn't just angry, he was ashamed on behalf of the system. And now, with a competency referral set to delay the case by 6 months, justice is stalled once more. But at least someone stood up and apologized. The prosecutor showed compassion. The judge took accountability. That's rare. You found this case as shocking as we did? Make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.